What up, YouTube family? it's what up, TT? What up, Twitch? Oh, let me. Go back to YouTube.
It's New Becca.
One card, two ways to pay. Get a debit card.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers. Shout out to everybody out there rocking with the champ.
As always, make sure you like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all that kind of good stuff, man. Up and coming artists, or if you're an established artist, man, if you got a song you want us to react to, or we can place you in front of one of our up and coming videos, we do about 60 seconds of your song. Make sure you click the link in the description. We'll get you hooked up. All right, man. So the fall off is here. We've been waiting a long time, right?
Yeah, man. This is a long time coming.
Yeah, man.
We've known about this album for years. J. Cole put out the mixtape. We obviously did kind of the joints on the mixtape, man, to kind of get people prepped for the album. But this is a heavily anticipated album, potentially J. Cole's last album. I don't think it is, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but we'll see.
You can always keep that door open, right?
Yeah.
You can always keep that
just
door
don't
open.
say you're retiring. Just be like, just stop making music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what Jay said when he had made that whole I'm retiring. The Black Album's supposed to be his last album, and then he said he felt ridiculous coming back. And he's just like, the next time, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna happen is that if I decide that it's over for me, I'm not gonna say anything. You just won't hear from me.
Yeah.
There you go. And we ain't heard from him since 444. So, yeah, this has been a big request. No, we're not doing the full album, guys. It's just tough. Y'all
That's
know
a
what
lot.
it is,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Schedules. This is a double fucking disc. Maybe if it was like 10 to 12, maybe we can kind of get it knocked out. But we.
From a highway fiasco in Russia that sent gas cylinders flying through the air, and a fisherman from Thailand who From a highway fiasco in Russia that sent gas cylinders flying through the air, and a fisherman from Thailand who From a highway fiasco in Russia that sent gas cylinders flying through the air, and a fisherman gas cylinders flying through the air, and a fisherman from Thailand who From a highway fiasco in Russia that sent gas cylinders flying through the air, and a fisherman gas cylinders flying through the air, and a fisherman from Thailand who
All right. What'd he say? I'm from the jungle, lions, apes, and gorillas. The lions, the police. Nigga, we the apes and gorillas. Go ape for gorilla. Never turn your face on the killer. Cause we going back to racism, nigga. What'd he say? I done seen 1,000,000 bodies. I done shed 1,000 tears. From the block turned thousandaires. Been selling rocks 1,000 years. I don't get no fuck. Herb be spitting that shit. And it ain't really. Herb be spitting that shit. He say, every day some new shit. Beefing with my right now, but life still lit. Riding down the strip, $500,000 whip. 5 M's for the kit for ice like this. I scratched him off the list. Put it down on the pimp. Play it down on the simp. Go GM him. Go back to Lamb and then go jelly. I'm tripping. Come through the rack, no tent. Hustling got them racks backs. Do do do. Just got in the habit of switching the flow. Still trying to travel the globe. Try to be an underlooked in this bit.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Say less, gang. Let's get it cracking. It's a divisional. All right, let's settle in. We need to talk strategy on this week's. Damn, I can't even read. We're looking at the true battle in the trenches. They have a weak defensive line. We're going to attack that. Okay. I'm here for it, coach. I'll be stacking those pancakes, keeping the pocket clean. There we go, Dion. Talk your shit. Well, at least we know Dawkins is locked in on bro. In all seriousness, this is a team effort. We'll use this advantage to capitalize. When we're close, we're gonna rely on the run game, push us over the top, get prepared this week. Let's win. Let's get this dub, gang. A divisional game against the Miami Dolphins. Get faster. Get faster. Get faster. All right, come the off season though, we're gonna have some decisions to make, but for right now, we need us a chip, and I believe it's still year one. So with this still being year one, 2020, this still this season. So with this being year one, we're gonna keep going till we win us a chip. We're gonna keep going till we get us a chip. We just rebuilt the stadium, so we got a brand new lick. We already in the new Highmark. All we got to do now is making sure we doing what we got to do. Let's see. On the Abilities and Play Sheets tab, select any staff member to navigate their ability grid. You can use staff points to purchase tier upgrades or unlock ability/play sheets while one is selected. The Goal tab allows you to see all the goals that will progress your staff members and any promises made in scenarios that will alter your approval. Okay. Offensive Coordinator. 28% unlocked. Defensive coordinator. Job security is fucking terrible. Can I fire you? Don't really have the fans' approval, but we are 7-1. What is this riot shield? 1 week duration remaining. Block. Filter. How about I... How many stab points I got? Increase zone coverage, safeties, and coverage from here. Significant block share. Felice was popping, gang. How are you? All right, let's get it cracking. We're gonna jump in while I put this together. So I ain't just sitting here and y'all just looking at me sit here. I'm gonna put this together, and what we wearing today? What we wearing? Red helmet, red pants. 'Cause we in Miami. Red helmet, red pants, white jersey. I like it. Tough. That all red cold, but I'll do this one. Yeah, that all red cold, but we on the road. And then I'm gonna put them on Cincinnati offense, Baltimore defense. I'm gonna go just so I stay with my shit. Now I get to see them. Hey.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we hit double digits week 10, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys establishing themselves amongst the league's best. 7-1 here through the first 8 games. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Play action. Now it's Tua. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. Shifts past him at the 45. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
He was tackled at the 40.
You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. 15 carries, 83 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
So first
That
and
nigga
10
said
now
40 to
in
50
Buffalo
carries.
territory
Damn.
At the 42-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Achane. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use in every...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And the punter Bailey on.
That's a good first stop. Good stop on the first drive.
And they'll spot it right at the 20.
Pops, what's up?
Offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at
How you feeling?
6'5". That's Josh Allen.
Happy birthday,
I like
sir.
this guy. And the reason
Happy
he
birthday,
tends to stand
sir.
an even keel. Doesn't let too much
I love
ruffle.
you.
He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 60 yards.
5th in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong category. I mean, if you're in the top 5 in anything, I don't care whether it's football or tiddlywinks, you're having a nice season.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Not much, just got in the crib a little bit ago. About to chill
Cook
out.
up the gut. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 8. To the shotgun snap to Allen. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. 3rd and 3.
Damn. Well, yeah, go ahead, get some rest, Pops. I love you. And happy birthday again, and I'll holler at you tomorrow. I'll be getting into bed myself soon.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills first down.
Allen running right on the option. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Now Allen. Quick hitter, and it's complete. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Yards. That's another Bills first down.
1st and goal at the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. Here's Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's 2nd best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. Now Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane.
Achane toting that little motherfucker, ain't he?
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some.
Got his ass.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To the sideline and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll look downfield for Waller.
Good defense.
Knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
I'm watching right now.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard
But I'm about to hop in
return.
as soon as I get done.
And the
doing
Bills will
it.
take over the football with a
This.
1st
But
and 10.
I'm watching.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by,
Let's
they're
go,
at
boys.
or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the
I'm
National Football League.
I'm working on my commentating skills.
Bit of rankings here. I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go.
Catch
We've seen
the
teams
ball,
get
Dawson
starts and
Knox.
fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are the first or second
Sacked him.
seed.
4th and 12.
Jordan Brooks with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways.
Yeah, 4th and 12. We got to punt the ball. Had a good first drive, but
we just saw their first one of this
struggling right now.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends
Good
this one
punt.
away.
Tackle. Fuck
Shifts
him
by
up.
him.
Come on.
And yet again,
Can y'all tackle this man?
it's a 57-yard punt, 14 on the return. And it'll be
57-yard punt is crazy.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do?
All right, I love you. Have a good night.
And change our momentum.
Get some rest.
First play
Talk
of
to
the
you
drive
tomorrow.
goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Tua. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Off the play action. Tagovailoa.
Fumble.
That one going to be off target and incomplete. You look at this Buffalo defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And the Dolphins first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
Good tackle.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss.
There we go, Matt.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw will be caught by Waller. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll run for it with Achane.
Damn it. Damn it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Well, James Cook and the Buffalo offense returning to work now.
And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way.
Damn.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Kenneth Grant busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, the Cooks brothers be on this motherfucker balling. And I'm lying. I'm talking shit when I say that.
To the air. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
Now Allen off the bootleg. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Getting the ball is Cook.
Good run. Good run. Touchdown. Good run. There we go.
James Cook.
What I just say, the Cook brothers out here going crazy. Good run.
And the Bills have taken the lead.
Hell yeah.
And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Zuerlein now for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. That time a 6-play drive. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge, because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Short throw caught by
Good tackle.
Dulcich. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll give this to Achane. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase.
132, 745, and 10 touchdowns in the year. Them crazy great numbers.
In their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
To throw, it's Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that one, an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Devon Achane and the offense ready to go once again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands to some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker. As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Davis now to return it. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bills offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 78 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Allen gonna throw.
Damn, good tackle.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Allen taking it himself. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Miami set to take over.
Tacovelli was popping,
Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want
Christian, you got to make that tackle, man.
He'd love to see his offense put together a drive.
1st and 10 from 35. 21-7, 8-4, 8-10 and counting. Run, good tackle, Greg.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he gets it down a yard or two.
There we go,
shy
Christian.
of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to get that to his right.
Damn, good ass spin move. It was a slot blitz from the weak side.
Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Bills.
First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Bills at 7-1 now on the year. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Buffalo.
Allen now looks to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. These two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. Throwing now is Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Bills first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Cook running right. Nice little juke. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he gets him a little bit closer. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Now Allen. And he's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Let's go. Let's put it in the box. Touchdown.
On the sneak. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 75. And the Bills are able to extend their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Gets past one man. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tua sets up to pass it. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Washington.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. Throwing on second and long. Tua. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it, but a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
Terrell Bernard.
Patterson's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
It's caught left side by Cooks. Here's second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's complete to Palmer. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 3rd and 5. Allen. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Again, they'll throw with Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 20 more yards.
Now Allen. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tua, the final shot before half. And this is going to be incomplete. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hanson. It is our EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott, take it away.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. And it's Easton Stick. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Falcons win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. and this is Kendre Miller. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Saints lead by a touchdown, 10-3 the halftime score. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
With the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Looking to pass. Tua. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
16 yards on the play.
Here's Tua. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And he's got room. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle. But Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trailed big here to begin quarter number 4. The first down carry for Davis. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Davis. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And now they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Up the middle to Davis. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as they'll try for the field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. He had the touchdown reception earlier, and we show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs, and he's right there amongst the league's best. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On the play. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Now Tua. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On play action, here's Tua. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
Running left, Achane. Oh, eluding the tackle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Achane will get down close to the goal line, but not in, and as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now he's going, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Tua going to try and throw for it. It's complete. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
This offense and the running back headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Allen gonna throw.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Washington's got it. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Tua going to throw. And that incomplete nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Daquan Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Joey Bosa providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
39 yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. A tight formation here. It's third and a yard. Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
And the Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run Achane. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
One more time with Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
But he will not get into the end zone, and that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the fourth. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go again with Davis. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. On play action, Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Inside give to Davis. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Third down and 6. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Zuerlein now for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And running with power here. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They'll go. Achane. Now the ball comes loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bills' 43-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waller. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Here now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
and he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. 3rd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. He'll try to do it himself. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road, how about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah,
Most
they
times,
thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for Buffalo, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
God damn.